Ever spent hours to create campaigns and at the end of the day, you didn't do that much? If yes, then this campaign creator is right for you. In this video, I will show you BulkFlow 2.0 campaign creator that will help you to create multiple campaigns in the way you want it, and you will be amazed how quickly and easily you can create campaigns on Amazon. Stick around, and by the end, you'll be able to launch your campaigns effortlessly and in fraction of time. Previous version was relying on Google formula and required you to copy whatever the output of the formula was to a new sheet. A lot of additional steps, and it was prone to errors. New version is using scripts and is way faster. It has many more possibilities. This version is no more copy paste. Single run button creates all necessary rows without need for manual copying, and it's created instantly. You can reverse the changes with one click, therefore can reverse any mistakes you make really easily, and it's step by step. You don't have to start from scratch. You can create multiple structures, whether you want one asyn per campaign, multiple asyns in campaign in a single ad group or in multiple ad groups. It also has enhanced the naming, and additionally, I've added an easier way to save the output file, and you can use Google Drive for this. It looks similar to old version, but for the new people who never used this campaign creator before, I will walk you through. In this field, you can set campaign state, whether you want it enabled right away once you upload the bulk file back to Amazon, or you can set it to paused. Here you can add your campaign identifier, meaning niche or product name, whatever will tell you right away in a campaign what the product is, besides the asyn, of course, because this will be added automatically anyway. Here we can choose what type of a campaign you want to create. Manual, let's start from manual. Here is campaign budget. You can put your campaign portfolio ID, but it has to be a number. It cannot be ID name. It has to be number. If you want to get the ID number, you need to generate bulk file in Amazon as dashboard, download it, and there will be a tab called portfolios. And over there, you will find ID numbers next to your portfolio name. Here you can select what bidding strategy you want to use: the dynamic up and down, dynamic down only, fixed bid. Here you have free placements modifiers. Over here, you can select whether you want to use asyn or skew. Skew is for FBA users. Asyn is more for Match by Amazon users. On the right hand side, you have keyword column. This is where you will be putting your keywords, of course, bids next to the keywords, match type, and optionally negative targeting. At the top, you have default ad group bid. This is needed for Amazon to be using this bid whenever you don't have any bid set on a targeting level. This sheet is not creating those targets without any value for the bid, but this is a safety net. And this bid will be used if, for example, for some reason you will leave your bid empty, then the tool will use default bid as your bid. All right. The biggest improvement are two settings over here, besides, of course, how the tool works. Here you can select asyn split, what it means. In this column, you can put up to 1,000 asyns. And here you can set how those asyns will be treated. If you will select one asyn per campaign, for each asyn, there will be created a separate campaign. This one, multiple asyns one ad group, all asins will be put into the single campaign and single ad group within that campaign, so-called lottery campaigns or catch-all campaigns. Multiple asins in multiple ad groups. This is one level up from lottery campaign, catch-all campaigns, because all asins will be put into the same campaign, but each asin will have its own ad group. So there will be only one asin in each single ad group within that campaign. Now, keyword split. You can put multiple keywords on the right hand side, and one keyword per campaign, meaning each keyword will create its own campaign. And all keywords, meaning all keywords will be put into the one campaign. And 10 keywords, meaning each section, I would call it each bucket of 10 keywords, will create its own campaign if there's any keyword in the bucket. So as you can see, 3 options here and 3 options here. In total, we can create 9 different campaign structures with this builder. Okay, so you can imagine what it can do. And if you stick with me, I'll walk you through all the options and how it works. So let's start from one asin per campaign and one keyword per campaign. So to create the new campaign, we will hit this button. It's called run button or play button, whatever. It will create this sheet if you didn't have it, and then it will paste all the values that are needed. Let's make step back because there are too many keywords here. Let's work on 2 keywords and 2 asins only. So right now I've cleaned the sheet with this red X button. So you can see it cleared everything. Let's run it again for 2 keywords and 2 asins. If it is 1 asin per campaign and 1 keyword per campaign, it means it will create 4 campaigns. So each asin will have 2 campaigns, 1 keyword in each campaign. As you can see, campaign and product ad, that's asin and keyword. So this is the first campaign, and you can see it's asin 1, keyword 1, and the match is exact. And we can scroll right through. Yes, it is exact. Next campaign, it is asin 2, keyword 1. And next campaign is asin 1, keyword 2. And next campaign is asin 2, keyword 2, just as it shows here. So let's check another. Split all keywords in one campaign, but 1 asin per campaign, meaning each asin will get its own campaign, but all keywords will be put into each campaign. Let's hit play. New campaigns have been created below the previous ones, and 2 rows is a just visual split from which row the new creation happened. Campaign, ad group 1 asin, and meaning asin 1, and there are 2 keywords. And here you can see exact, and first keyword will be used as identifier. And then you can see MTPKW, meaning multiple keywords. And let's have a look what will happen if, for example, you won't use the same match type. So whenever you use different match type in one campaign, it will put mixed match, meaning there are different match types in one ad group. Right, so let's move to the next option, which is 10 keywords. 10 keywords will pick 10 keywords from here, the next 10 keywords bucket. So let's put it here. Keyword 3, keyword 4. And 1 asin, meaning for each asin will get its own campaign. And we have 2 buckets. So 2 times 2, it will create 4 campaigns. So let's have a check. Yep. Here's the first campaign. 1 asin, mixed match, keyword first, multiple keywords. Second campaign, 2 keywords. We can see that there are 2 keywords. And async 2 mix match keyword 1 as identifier. Then campaign 2 keywords. Async 1 exact match keyword 3 why exact, because here we didn't mix match types. So let's have a look how negative keywords will work over here. We can add phrase negative. Sorry, you cannot exact negative, and click run. This creates a campaign with 1 negative keyword. If you want to have more negative keywords and different than the positive keywords, let's say -1, -2, you don't want to target those keywords as an exact match. All what you need to do is delete match type and set only negative setting for negative column. So let's have a look. Last campaign, it created 2 positive keywords and 3 negative keywords. And let's have a look how it created it. So keyword 3, keyword 4, they are exact match. Keyword 4 is negative exact, and 2 negative keywords are over here. So as you can see, this is how it works. Now, multiple asins in one ad group, it will put all asins in one ad group. Let's get back here. Each asin was getting its own campaign, and now it put all asins into one campaign. So we have 2 buckets of the keywords, therefore two campaigns, and here 1, 2 times 1, meaning it will create 2 campaigns. So here's the first campaign with 2 keywords and 2 asins. As you can see, there are 2 asins, and the naming convention is sponsored product manual, lottery, and then today's date, mix match, and multiple keywords. Just because there are multiple asins in that campaign. So you get the drill. All keywords will just create one campaign with all asins in it and all keywords in it. And one keyword will create all asins and all keywords. So in this case, it would create 4 times 1, meaning 4 campaigns, one keyword in each campaign, but all asins in each campaign. But when you create one keyword at a time, you can add only one negative keyword because it picks only this line. It doesn't go further. It picks this line and it creates campaign. Then it picks this line, it creates campaign. Interesting case scenario, multiple asins and multiple ad groups. Let's make all keywords to make it easier. And in this case, it creates campaign, ad group, product is added, and all keywords, all negative keywords, then another ad group and another asin. So the campaign name is containing lottery, but ad group, at the end of the ad group, you get the actual asin added into the ad group. So you can filter out your ad groups by the asin and you will see the performance. What for this button is, as you can see, we were having multiple creations, and usually if you messed up something, you can click undo, but this will also undo changes here. With this button, you undo only what's been added as a last. So if you click this one, this campaign will disappear, but above one will stay intact. If you click it again, it will delete this one. So basically it deletes each creation step by step. If you want to delete everything, just hit red X button and all sheet will be cleared. And this button is for you to saving the sheet to the Google Drive, and then you can upload it back to the Amazon. If you have a Google Drive client installed on your computer, the file will be synced into your local drive from where you can upload it back to Amazon. When you click it for the first time, the script will create a folder called BulkFlow. Then within that folder, it will create another folder which will be called BulkFlow Campaign Creator Files. So you can find the files over there and upload them back to Amazon. Or you can use, of course, the old way using this piece of URL. You can go to the URL and replace edit with this part, and it will cause the currently selected sheet to be downloaded. So you need to copy this part of code, open the sheet that you want to download, and then replace the edit $grid equals with this part of the code, and it will download only this sheet to your local drive instantly. I hope this helps a lot. And now let's move on to the auto campaigns. Whenever you change to the auto, colors have changed, and here you can see automatically values have changed because we need to use those values. And here you can put multiple asins in this column, and you will also see that you still can use asin split as you could in the manual campaigns, but for the keyword split, you have only two options, which are marked as AT. AT, one keyword, meaning only one targeting will be enabled. All keywords, meaning all targetings will be enabled. So let's start from 10 keywords. And if you will try to run this one, it will show you that you cannot use this keyword split. So let's do one. What this will do, it will create, let's change this one. It will be easier to put all asins. So when we have multiple asins, one ad group, this will create one campaign, one ad group. But when you choose one keyword, it will create 4 separate campaigns. In each campaign, each of these match types will be enabled. As you can see, let's delete all negative keywords. We will get back to them later. Clean, run. Okay, so it created 4 campaigns. Campaign 1, as you can see, 2 asins have been added and 4 product targeting rows are enabled. So 2 asins, and as you can see, only one of the match types are enabled, rest of them are disabled. And you can also see that one has 25 as a value because we left this one empty, so it picked default ad group value. If we would select everything, it will create campaigns with the same bids everywhere. And next campaign, this one is close match, next one is loose match. We can check this one up. Yes, indeed, loose match is turned on enabled. And it creates 4 campaigns. If you would want to select one asin per campaign, it will create 8 campaigns right now, because for each of these asins, it will create 4 campaigns where you have only one targeting enabled. Right, so let's change this one to all keywords. What this will do, it will create all targetings enabled, as you guessed it. But there's one trick that I will show you in a minute. So let's create this one first. So I created 2 campaigns, one for each single asin. And let's check this out. All targetings are enabled. What if you would want to create campaign only for close match and loose match, but you don't want to create any campaigns for substitutes or complements? Then leave bids empty. This normally only uses default bid as a setting for bid, but in this setting of auto campaign, it will also disable these 2 targetings, putting them as paused. So let's create the campaign. It created 2 campaigns again. and let's check the targeting for first campaign. As you can see, enabled, paused. And here when it says paused, it uses default ad group bid as a bid. So what if you would want to create, let's say, campaigns for all those asins, but only for close match and substitutes. So you do this, click hit, then you don't even need to wait, and hit again. So this way, what did you do? You created campaigns for close match, and then you created campaigns for compliments. As you can see, you can also add negative keywords to that campaign. Let's put exact, and on these, let's put phrase and hit play. We have now negative keywords over here added to each campaign, and it works also the same. It picks every single keyword when you run one keyword at a time, meaning one targeting is enabled. It will add all the negative keywords to each of the campaigns that it creates. If you have any suggestions for improving it even further, then I will be more than happy. And yeah, at the top, I've put links to this video that I'm recording at the moment, whenever you need to get back to it and rewatch it for the use. And here you have a link if you will be at some point interested in getting BulkFlow bid managing. So once you create a lot of campaigns, it will make it easier for you to manage bids, placement modifiers, budgets, limit wasted ad spend, and so on. I'm looking forward into developing it further, and I hope you will make a great use of it. Take care.